Fall off you is amazing. Cover me with gold, a beautiful creation. Baby, come.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica, and today I will be doing a date night look. Keep on watching. Okay, so first off, I'm going to be starting off with this Dove face cream. That's what it is. I'm going to be putting this all over my face. You don't need as much as I do, but I feel like it makes my foundation look like smoother because I don't use a primer because I'm scared to put it on my face. So I just use lotion as a moisturizer, pretty much. And then I rub it in. So now I'm going to take my wet beauty blender. It's kind of dirty right now, and I am going to put foundation on. I put it on with a brush first, and then I mix them and I put it on. So I used the Matte Poreless Fit Me foundation. I am in the shade 320 and 322. I mix them together. So I used the lighter one for like right here, and then I put the darker one on underneath. Then I take the dark one, 322, and I just put that one right here. On my nose. And mainly on my forehead because my forehead is a little bit darker than the rest of my face. So I've used a dark one for that. Then I take my wet beauty sponge and just blend that out. And if I'm looking up, I'm looking at the mirror that is right here. And yes, this foundation is buildable coverage, so you can build it up if you want more. But it pretty much covers a lot, to be honest. It's like medium to full coverage. And you just have to look for the right shade. Sometimes they don't have like your perfect shade, so you might have to mix two of them, which is what I do. I use two of them because right now I'm a shade in between and they don't have an in between color. So one is too light and one is too dark. And I have just been using those. But when the fall season comes more, like later, I'll get lighter and I'll just use one. So yeah, but for now, two is okay with me. So you just want to keep blending this out until you think it's all the way blended. You don't want to miss any spots. Around your eyebrows. Make sure you get it like right here where your hairline is. I put this like over my eyes, just like the rest. Like, no, I don't put any on the beauty blender. It's just whatever's left. Okay, so that is all blended out. So now I'm going to do concealer. And I ran out of concealer, so for now I'm just going to use the shade 120 in the Fit Me foundation. It's a lot lighter, so I have to use a little bit. And if you notice, I'm in a different spot this time because in my room it is very dark since, you know, it is fall. So I don't get very much light over there. So yes, I'm in the living room on the floor. Just a little bit on my nose, cube as well, and a little bit on my chin. And I put a little bit up here, not very much because I don't like my forehead with a lot of that. Then I blend this out with my beauty blender, wherever I put it. Oh, yeah. So I'm just going to tell you guys about I went to Santa Cruz on Saturday, September 29th, I believe. Yes, I think so. And my experience, it wasn't the first time that I ever went. It was like the third. But I don't really go on rides because I'm scared of heights, to be honest. So if you invite me somewhere where there's roller coasters, I will not get on the ride. I will literally like sit to the side and be like, okay, I'm holding your stuff, you know, whatever. So that's what I did for most of the rides because, you know, I'm being scared to get. I don't like heights, and especially not roller coasters. So the ones I got on were like little kid rides or whatever. So I went with my friend Bahavna. I will put her Instagram somewhere down here or up here. And her friend, we all went. And, you know, we just spent the day out there. We were supposed to leave early, but that didn't happen. We left at like 12. And, you know, it was okay because I didn't want to be there all day. Like, to be honest with you, I was like already tired enough. I woke up at 5 that morning, well 4, got in the shower or whatever, and I got ready. And by the time my mom, she dropped me off at 5, I was there at her house at 5. When I got there, she was up, and, you know, we just went back to sleep because we didn't want to be tired. So we fell back asleep until like 7 in the morning, and we started doing our makeup, you know, getting ready, whatever. And by the time you know it, we look at the time, it's 11. I'm like, okay, you know, like, let's go. We gotta go already. But her dad was not ready. So we're like, okay, we're gonna wait. So we waited, and we left at like 12. We stopped on the way to get McDonald's for breakfast because originally we were going to make breakfast, but that never happened because we were already late. So we stopped to get McDonald's, put gas or whatever, and we were on the road. Well, we didn't end up getting there until around like 2 o'clock. There was a lot of traffic and a lot of stuff, but, you know, it was a reasonable time. We got there, we all had to use the bathroom, but we went to go get our passes first. I got this wristband, and I just think it was outrageous because, you know, a wristband, $40, come on, for like all day rides. Like, I get that, but $40 for one day, like, can it at least be like freaking, I'm not trying to be a cheap ass, but like, come on, $40 for a wristband. I was pissed off. I was like, okay, whatever. And I didn't get on that many rides, and I was like, okay. I'm like, what do I do? I was like, you know what, forget it. I was going to like ask them for like my money back. Like, you know, I didn't get on that many rides, so why would I continue paying for it? So whatever. So we got our wristbands, and we had to use the bathroom like really, really bad. Not really bad, but like bad. So we went to go use the bathroom. Right now I'm just using, I just used setting powder. It was the Airspun with the orange lid. And right now I'm using the Wet n Wild contouring palette in Dulce de Leche. I'm using the darker shade just to contour my cheeks. This is like more bronzy on me, so it looks orange in the camera. So I'm sorry about that. So yeah, today is October 4th. Yes, it is October 4th. And I didn't go to school today because I was not feeling good, like, at all. my ears really like hurt really bad, and I'm not sure why. I don't know what is going on. But yeah, so I didn't go to school and I'm filming. Well, anyway, when we got there, went to the bathroom, got our pass, went on the beach, took some pictures. I actually have them posted on my Instagram. I'll put my Instagram down below or up there. And yeah, so we took pictures, and that's when we started going on the rides or whatever. And you know, I'm a big scaredy cat, so I didn't go on any. So like the first 3 rides, I was sitting out for all 3 of them because I was like, no, I'm not gonna go on the rides, whatever. And I'm using a Wet n Wild brush, by the way. It's the angled. It doesn't have a name on it, but it's the angled brush. You can find it at the drugstore or whatever. So I didn't go on the first 3 rides. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll go on the next one. I didn't go on the next one either. I believe it was the Big Dipper. Excuse me. I think it was the Big Dipper. And I was like, okay, I'll go on that one. Well, these ladies that were standing behind us, I do not know their name. Like, I was just like, okay, whatever. I do not know their name. I'm going to take some more translucent, can't even talk, powder, and just like swipe it underneath and over a little bit just so it's not so harsh. They're like, okay, they were carrying sodas, and the people were like, okay, we don't have like cubbies. The Big Dipper does not have cubbies to put your stuff. So I'm like, okay, like, where am I going to put all the stuff I'm holding, you know? Like, I'm not going to take it on the ride with me because the ride goes pretty fast, and I'm like, okay, like, my stuff is going to, like, fall out of the thing, you know? So I was like, you know what, I will sit out and I'll carry it. And my friend and her friend were like, are you sure? Like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, whatever, you know, didn't want to go on it in the first place. I really didn't want to go on it in the first place because I'm like, you know, I'm a big scared cat. The ride is, like, hella big, and I'm like, okay, no. So I didn't end up going. So I was holding their sodas and I took their picture or whatever. But I just, honestly, I didn't tell my friend this, but I felt, like, left out, you know? Like, I was like, okay, whatever. She's going to be like, you know, we're going to, like, hang out with me, blah, blah, blah. But no, she was more of the time, like, with her friend. I was like, you know, I knew that was going to happen, you know. I just wanted to go to, like, just go to Santa Cruz. I am using blush. And this is actually a palette. I don't know where it's from, but it looks like this. Has all these shades. I just use these 2. Well, I just felt left out, and I was just like, okay, whatever. I didn't tell her nothing, not even the day after, or like until now. She still doesn't know. She probably watches this video, I don't know. But I had fun, but I'm not gonna lie, like, I was just like, okay, you know, like, I don't want to be here no more. I wanted to go home. I was just not doing it. I was like, okay. So I didn't go on, like, most of the rides. I went on, like, the little kid rides, and that was it. And then we went home. It was, like, 8 o'clock. Well, we got these matching bracelets. They say Santa Cruz on it with, like, a tooth thingy and this. And after that, I was just like, okay, we're going home, whatever. My phone was already dead, so I had nothing to do. And her friend starts throwing up or feeling like she needed to throw up. So we stopped, we pulled over, you know, she was throwing up. And we're like, are you okay? Giving her water, giving her napkins, like, clean up. You know, we're just, like, trying to make her feel better. And so that happened. And we were like, okay, so what do we do? Like, we're just in the middle, like, of nowhere. We don't know where we are. Like, in a little town, we don't know where. And I'm just going to take this in the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. I'm going to take this little brown color called Cocoa Truffle. Put that in my crease. So we're like in this place, and we're like, okay, we don't know where we're at, blah, blah, blah. We're just pulled over, like, on the side. And she's throwing up, you know. And my friend is laughing at her because it's, like, funny. It honestly was. But we're like, okay, is she okay? We were there for, like, 30 minutes, and it was already, like, 9 o'clock at night. And we're like, okay, well, we'll be home in, like, an hour, you know. We were in Livermore. It's already, like, almost 9:50 at night. And I'm like, okay, we're not even close. So it took even longer than expected. At 10 o'clock, it was already 10. We stopped in Modesto because this is where the girl lives. And we're like, okay, we stopped in Modesto, drop her off. I'm just taking that contour shade, and I'm going to use that, put in the crease also. We stopped in Modesto, drop her off, or whatever. And we're like, okay, bye, blah, blah, blah. She gave balloons to Havana because it was for her birthday. Her birthday was 2 days before we went to Santa Cruz. And after we dropped her off, I was supposed to go to her house to get my stuff. And I didn't end up going because, you know, I wanted to get home already. I was like, forget it, you can take it and meet at school. So she took it to me at school on Monday. And I had to go pick it up from the library. So I was like, okay, whatever. Like, that's that. I'm not going to argue about it. And we went to go to the pharmacy. It was already 11 at night. We went to the pharmacy to go pick up their medication. After that, we went to In-N-Out and I got something to eat or whatever they all did. And then they finally brought me home. It was like 12 o'clock at night. I didn't fall asleep until like 1 o'clock. And I was super tired. But all in all, just my blabby mouth. I had fun. I honestly don't want to go again. If I had the choice, I would have stayed home again. Like, honestly, I don't want to go. But it was fun. So now I'm also still in this palette. I'm going to take this gold shade right here. This one. Called Chocolate Gold. And I'm going to take that on a brush. A flat brush. This one. I'm going to spray it. Then I'm going to take that color and just put it all over the brush. And I'm going to put this all over my lid. There we go. I'm going to do the other eye off camera and I will be right back. Okay guys, so I'm back. And I'm just going to take this Cocoa Truffle, again, this brown color, and I'm going to put that back in the crease just to clean this up a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to do underneath my eyes, and I'm going to say a different color than what this is. I'm going to do like a whole different color just to make it pop. I'm going to use this other gold shade and this brown shade that I originally used. So this brown shade underneath, right here. And then I'm going to take this shade called Famous right here. Put that right here. Just like that. And then I'm going to take another brush, a smaller one. Small angled one. I'm going to spritz that. And take this other gold shade called Gold Dipped right here. And put that one in the inner corner. If you guys want a more subtle date night look, I can do that also. This is just like for more extra, like if you just want to be that bitch extra, you know, this is what you would do. So now, let me think this, my back hurts. Now I am going to do my lashes. And then I will be doing my highlight and my lips. And then I will be doing my hair to show you the final look. And I will be right back. Okay guys, so I just curled my lashes and I just put a first coat. Now I am using the L'Oreal, I don't know what mascara this is, but it looks like this. And the brush looks like this. And I'm just using that and going over the first. For the first layer, I used this Lash Sensational by Maybelline. This one. and then I just went over with this. This makes my lashes fuller and more, how do you say it, voluminous. This is why I use 2. Okay. Now we're moving on to highlight. I use this brush. I changed up my brush because I lost my other one. So I use this one. It's by e.l.f. It's this one right here. I just spritz it real quick. And then I get my highlight from Melani. It's this one. The middle one broke, so that's why it looks empty. I just mix the middle one and the rose gold, so the gold and rose gold together. Dust that off. Then I just squeeze it together and I just put it on. There it is. And with the extra, I just rub it up like that, like just like flick it. So I'm not like touching my face and going like that. I'm going just like that and like picking it up. To the other side, same colors. Tap that off. Squeeze it. Put it on first and then just flick it. Just like that. And now I'm going to do my nose. Down the bridge. Just like that. Just touching up my contour. Like that. Now I'm going to do my lips and we'll be done. So I'm thinking about taking a dark lip to go with the gold or gloss, but I'm not sure yet, so I think I'm gonna go with this dark lip. I'm gonna use a lip liner. This one is lighter because that's the way I like it, so I'm just gonna use this one. It is by Wet n Wild Gel Lip Liner in Gone Burgundy. I'm just gonna line my lips. Like that, and then I just go like this just to spread it. Like that. And then I'm going to take this matte lipstick by Beauty Creations, and it's in the color Red Moon. So I'm going to just take it. Hey guys, so this is my final look. Thank you guys so much for watching, And next time, if you guys want me to do a more subtle look, not all this is really dramatic. This is like if you know a guy and you're already with him and like he knows so much about you, this is what I would wear on a date, like if I had a boyfriend, but I don't, so but if I did, he already knew that I wore makeup, this is what I would wear. But if you want a more subtle one, like say you didn't know that guy and it's your first time, then I will do a video like that. Comment below, like, and share. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And I will be coming back with a video in the next 2 weeks. So let me know what you guys want to see, and I will be happy to do that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.